We're now joined by FC Tucson head coach Jon Pearlman. Jon, after some of the frustration earlier in the season, how big of a relief it is at least to get the goal, break through, and get a point?
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 games in 8 days, and the first thing I want to say is the crowd tonight helped us through. They stayed with us the whole time. To see the stadium filled like this and to give us that energy was tremendous. As far as the performance, again, we were good in moments in the first half. We had control of the game, but we're not goal dangerous again. And then one defensive slip, and you got a player of continuous quality, and he makes it count. I'm just so proud of the team persevering, the staff, us coming together, deciding to switch to a 3-5-2 to add the second striker. And then it's the will of the players. Like Tyler Allen has proven in the last 3 games that right now there's not a right back in the league that's playing better than him, either side of the ball. He's locked down 3 top of the most dangerous guys in the league. He's done his job, but he found the energy to push his team through. And obviously, Donnie is the biggest moment guy in this stadium that there's ever been. And certainly you could see, even though he's not fit where he needs to be at, he found the legs to get across him. He knows how to make good runs. But what a tremendous ball. And again, there were some really good performances out there by a number of guys. We just haven't been able to find that clicking moment. I think we really did that last 80 to 90, 85th minute. And we were pushing to try to get the winner. We didn't hold back, and it just didn't happen. And I'm happy to get a point, obviously, but not really happy. But if we look at the run of games we've had, we're definitely trending in the right direction. Teams are on 17 points. We're now up another point, and there's so much season left, and there's so much promise. You can see the depth and the versatility that's there, and I just can't wait to get back at it in Omaha.
Jon, you've talked about in past post games, you may just need one to break the dam. Do you think that Donnie's tonight is maybe a sign of things to come?
Yeah, I think, if you look at some of the moments, a ball that could have been played earlier, a little pass that didn't have the right weight on it, passing we should have shot, shooting when we should have passed. It's key moments again. I think, we've just got to be better in those moments. I think we're getting into decent positions, but the decision-making in the final third wasn't there all the way until the last moment there with Donnie. And we've just got to create more chances. And we're good in possession. We're overall very organized defensively. I think we're a hard out. I think everybody knows how much we're willing to run, and you can see the legs in the heat. So again, go to Omaha, get a point, get 3 points, come back here, bang out 2 wins, and it's a great month of July. So that's what needs to happen, and that's where our focus is.
You talk about the team not being goal dangerous. How do you work on that over the week?
All we do is final third play patterns, movements. But again, you can see there were some good movements, and a couple players, their first touch let them down. You could see, that's a good, she's going to turn, and the ball goes flying up in the air. Or a run, and Tarn's in, and he's made this beautiful run, and somehow the ball gets caught under his legs, and we're 3v3 in that moment. Again, it's when good things happen, everybody starts to relax. And when you're up a goal in those moments, you're much more relaxed. So it's just hard when you're always playing from behind, or you're always playing 0-0 in tough venues in a league that's so physical and teams can score so well on the counterattack. So you have to be mindful of your shape behind. But Ted, it's just a little nuanced moment, because you can see the determination in this group of guys. I mean, the amount of running they're doing, the amount of second balls they started to win in the second half, especially in that last 30. You see their fitness, you see their commitment, and we're just going to keep grinding because there's nothing else to be done.
How good has Tyler been for you guys this year?
I mean, since he came back and played in the last 5 games, I think he's been the best player on the team, and nobody would dispute that. It was a big shoes to fill in Noah Frankie. I believed he was the kind of guy who could do it on both sides of the ball, and I think he's proven that in droves. He probably should have more assists, but again, I'm just so proud of him. He's really responded to the coaching and his responsibility, and I think the world, his potential is, it's unlimited. He's got great pace, great ups, and his decision making has improved. He's just somebody, when he gets the ball, great things happen.
I've talked to coaches before that talk about they get a yellow so that the players don't get a yellow for frustration and so on and so forth. I mean, what went on when you got
Ted? Louis didn't play the ball to a wide open streak in Donnie, and Donnie probably puts that in. So again, frustration at Louis. Again, it's the information. Louis like, look, Louis, when you're breaking in, we want you to shoot. I think he was looking, but if he plays Donnie either scores or just lays it back to Louis, and we're in clean. So I mean, the decision making, and at that point, of course, you're going to feel that when the desperation is there. I want to prove what a good team this is. I want them to have the joy. So again, when you're looking at the referee and you're looking at some of the decisions that were made and the time wasting and all that, look, I'm a passionate guy. I think I've tried to keep it positive and keep my head clear. But yeah, I threw the water ball because we've got to release that. We've got to make that right decision there. But again, Louis logged incredible minutes. The last 3 games, they all deserve a break, and they're trying to do their best. And there's no lack of effort. And yeah, I just lost my cool. No, nothing else.
I got one more if that's good.
Yep.
Okay.
Quick, and then we got
So
fireworks.
I know that you're my age, so you grew up watching Parks play. How is it to be kind of coaching opposite someone with a pedigree like him?
Jon's my best friend in this league in terms of the coaching. We just spoke for a half hour, always trying to do better for the league in terms of decisions, in terms of ref, in terms of operations. We talk about the game, life. To coach against him, and to be frank, I mean, I haven't lost yet, and he's been a good luck charm for me, but he's such a gracious person and such a great coach and a great organizer of men and a leader. I'm just lucky to have a friend like him, and he was a hero of mine growing up, and sometimes you don't know what you're going to get when you meet a guy that's your hero, and he's been above and beyond a great mentor to me and a great competitor, and it's my great staff. It's the greatest joy when we get to play against Greenville. They're just a well-coached team. They're a good group of guys, and they have great culture, and we're trying to emulate that so that we can be consistent like they've been.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.